a lot of clients have been asking me, saying, Brad, are the USCIS filing fees going up? So here's what I know about filing fees going up. On January 4th, 2023, USCIS published a proposal in the Federal Register seeking to amend the USCIS fee schedule, meaning they're going to raise the filing fees and make certain other changes to immigration benefits requirements. Now, the public comment period, if you watch Bradshaw Live, you know there's always a comment period. You have to follow the rules to change any rules with the government. And that's why all those lawsuits happen, because they don't follow the rules. So now they have to have a public comment period for USCIS proposed fee increase. And that ended on March 13th. And during that public comment period, the agency amassed more than 6,000 public comments, mostly with criticism of proposed cost increases and the impact that they could have on U.S. businesses, workforce, families. And the fee increases will not go into effect until the final rule is published. And they cannot publish a final rule for a minimum of 30 days. So it will not go into effect at least until April 13th. But under the rules and laws, they have to take into account everybody's comment and write a response or consider a response for all of the public comments. And that may take some time as well, because there were 6,000 public comments. So we're not exactly sure the day that the fee rule will be modified, but it will be modified at some point in the future. It can't happen before April 13th. It could happen anytime after April 13th of this year. And we will see what happens. Now, the USCIS proposal would raise application fees for every immigrant category in the United States. Besides significant price increases for employment-based visas like the H-1B, family-based immigrant applications, everybody is facing dramatic fee increases. This includes, get a hold of this one. This includes a doubling of the adjustment fee for a marriage case. Right now, you get married to a U.S. citizen, you're paying the government $1,760 for the I-130, your biometrics, and your I-45. That fee is now going to be increased to $3,640 for one marriage adjustment fee. That's the filing fee for the government. It's going up to $3,640 if this rule goes into effect. In addition, fees for accompanying children will no longer be reduced, and their costs are going to mirror exactly what the adult applications are. So for an example, if you're an immigrant family of 4, you get married to a U.S. citizen, and you want to file for your spouse, or you're a U.S. citizen, you want to file for your spouse, and you want to file for your spouse's 2 children who are with your spouse in the United States, the filing fees for that family of 3 could exceed $10,000. That is just the filing fee for the 3 adjustment applications. Other immigration applications are also set to increase in price. The fiancé visa petition will increase by 35%. So that fee is going up from $535 to $720. The petition for a relative will increase by 53%, from $535 to $820. And the removal of conditions application will increase by 76%, from $680 to $1,195. The proposed fee hikes are expected since the agency is required to review its immigration fee structure every 2 years. USCIS receives roughly 96% of its funding from filing fees. They have not increased filing fees since 2016. However, doubling the adjustment fee is obscene. Now, what USCIS says is as fewer people applied for immigration benefits, their revenue has plummeted, leading to widespread furloughs and a backlog in immigration cases. We know about the backlog for sure. Now, to fully recover, the federal agency, USCIS, said it needs to raise application fees, adding that the proposed prices are expected to generate $1.9 billion per year more than what they are getting right now. USCIS Director M. Jadoo stated that the new fee structure would allow the agency to improve customer service operations and manage the incoming workload. Now, as I said, no one is sure when the new fees are going to go into effect. The minimum date is April 13th of this year, but it could be any time after April 13th. And we don't know what changes, if any, will happen between their proposed rule change and the 6,000 comments that came in about the proposed rule changes, and what, if anything, they will do to fix it. Now, as I said, USCIS, they're required to follow a specific process mandated by the Administrative Procedures Act to make changes in rules, and that includes fees. So once the comment period ends, the agency can take a variety of actions, including modifying or withdrawing the proposal. And after any modifications occur based on feedback, the final rule will ultimately be published. And as I said, this can take place as quickly as 30 days after the end of the public comment period, which was March 13th, which means April 13th. Now, the final published rule will state the date that the new rule will be implemented, and they have to give you at least 30 days from April 13th or someday after that for the final rule and filing fees to be implemented. So let's assume immigration comes out, the final regulation comes out on May 1st. That means May 30th, the filing fees would be going up. Don't quite count me as May 1st. I gave it as a example. So today is March 20th. We said April 13th is the bare minimum days, and then it's another 30 days after that. So you have minimally between now and approximately May 12th to file an application and be certain that your application will have the lower filing fee. If you wait to file someday after May 12th of this year, we don't know what day that will be. It could be May 12th, it could be June 12th, it could be September 12th, it could be never. But there is a possibility, a strong possibility, that at some date after May 12th, filing fees will go up. Now, based on this timeline, if the final rule mirrors the recommended fee increases included in the proposal, they can take effect in May. So the probability seems to be that USCIS proposed fee hikes will go into effect in May. It'll be after May 13th. We don't know when. Could be June 13th, could be July. But most people guesses are the end of May. So if you plan on getting married, you plan on filing that adjustment application, now's the time to do it. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.